Let's talk about the connection between asymptotes and limits. Some students tend to focus on rules without really understanding the underlying concepts that make those rules make sense. So, for example, when asked to find the asymptotes of a function such as f of x equals x squared over x squared minus 9, these students may turn to rules like to find the vertical asymptotes, set the denominator equal to 0, or to find the horizontal asymptote, take the ratio of the leading coefficients. These rules work fine for rational functions, such as the one above, but do not help students with other functions. Remember that y equal e to the x has a horizontal asymptote of y equals 0. And y equal ln of x has a vertical asymptote of x equals 0. So what are the underlying concepts that make these rules make sense? The answer is infinite limits. Remember that a graph has a horizontal asymptote if its end behavior is such that the function approaches some horizontal line, either to the left, to the right, or both. So, to find horizontal asymptotes for y equal f of x, we look at the limit as x approaches positive infinity of f of x, or the limit as x approaches negative infinity of f of x. If either one of these has a constant answer c, then y equals c is a horizontal asymptote for the graph of y equal f of x. Rational functions can only have one horizontal asymptote, but in general, we need to look at both the limit as x approaches positive infinity and negative infinity, and some functions have two horizontal asymptotes. A graph has a vertical asymptote of x equal a if as x gets closer to a, either from the left or from the right or both, we have unbounded behavior in the y values. That is, they either get really large towards positive infinity or really small towards negative infinity. So the check for vertical asymptotes, if limit as x approaches a from the left of f of x is positive infinity or negative infinity, or if the limit as x approaches a from the right of f of x is positive infinity or negative infinity. If any one of these four limit statements holds true, then x equal a is a vertical asymptote for the graph of y equal f of x. So now let's check our understanding. I'm going to give you some limit statements, and I want you to tell me if the graph has a vertical or a horizontal asymptote and what the equation of that asymptote is. So for example, if I give you limit as x approaches 2 of f of x equals negative infinity, what you say is y equal f of x has a vertical asymptote of x equal 2. Ready? I want you to pause the video here and provide the asymptotes that correspond to these limit statements. Once you are done, resume the video to check your answers. Okay, are you done? Here we go. Here are the answers. How did you do? Did you get all 5 of these right? I certainly hope so.